Hey, happy Sunday. It's the first Sunday of 2025. Thank you for watching. My name is Denise. I'm a colorist. I'm a stylist for Color Street. I am not a colorist, but I love wearing color on my eyes. Today, funnily enough, I've decided I'm going to go, I was going to go neutral, but maybe, I don't know. Hey, I hate it when I change my mind midstream like that. Yeah, I'm just going to go with it. Anyhow, thank you for watching. I've decided what my next mani is going to be. I'm going to hop back into my world tour because I haven't done a world tour mani since April of last year. And what that encompasses, it's always a mixed mani where I use more than one strip. And, excuse me. So, a lot of the shades that they pick names for are names of places, geographical locations. And I realized that I probably had, 50, 60 different shades that all had different geographical names. So what I'm going to do is make a playlist of that, and I'm going to make a playlist for the mascara where all the videos for those things are in the same place. And I just started to do that, but maybe one of you guys can help me. When I did my first video for the mascara playlist, and then when I hit add a video, it just goes to the generalized search where, like, how do I search my channel? Because in order to get to the first mascara video, I'm like scrolling, because I've got 200 videos, which is shocking. So anyway, if anyone can maybe give me a little guidance, I'd really appreciate that, because I want to get these playlists out there. I want to put them so that they're easier for everybody to find. And so I'm going to do that. And then, also this is my Wet n Wild Micro Brow in Brunette, I think. Does it say Brunette right there? Yes, it does. For like $3.95, $4.95, $4 mask. $4 brow. Why would you spend $28 on a brow product when it's probably made in the same place? I did mention Marlene Estelle, who is the diva rock star, who is the owner of Makeup Geek, which has, she closed up shop with Makeup Geek, but I think she's got another thing in the works that's going to happen. But this woman has probably forgotten more about how to make makeup than most of us will ever know. And I actually stole that line from Lethal Weapon. Has anyone seen Lethal Weapon? Mel Gibson and Danny Glover back in the, I think, early 90s, late 80s. And he's this psycho cop dude who is just badassery of the first order. Mel Gibson is, and he gets paired with an old-timer, an older gentleman who's just like this far away from retiring, right? So this guy gets paired with this hotshot. The retired guy gets paired with this hotshot who's really got, I don't know if it's a death wish, but he's going through it, right? And he finds himself like being, tortured. And at the beginning of that scene is, the line is, Endo here has forgotten more about dispensing torture than most of us will ever know. And he's like, is that supposed to scare me? So Marlena has forgotten more about makeup than you and I will ever know, I think. If you haven't seen Lethal Weapon, I mean, come on, you have to see it. It's like Mel Gibson at his finest. I think it's the movie that pretty much put him on the map. So, anywho, yeah, we went from my world tour to Lethal Weapon. I have no idea how that happened. If you're new here, hello. Yeah, I'm a stream of consciousness girl. I really kind of wing it every time I sit down here to do anything. Just because I can. I mean, I've kind of operated my whole life with no filter. And it's fun. It's It's like a box of chocolates because you never know what you're going to get. But anyway, all right, focus. This is day, I think, 6 or 7 of my New Year's Eve mani. I broke my thumb, which does not have a press-on, clearly. This other thumb does have a press-on. The nails on this hand that are press-ons are everything but my pinky. And the press-ons that I used were something I bought years ago. So I'm not even going to show you the packaging because you can't get them anymore. And my ring and my pinky on this hand do not have press-ons, but my thumb, ring, and pinky. The only ones that are press-on are these two on this hand. But I found a really good remover that I'm going to do. I wanted to get up early today and do my mani and my makeup, and that didn't happen because last night was one of those weird nights where I just couldn't sleep. And like 3 a.m., I'm still mostly awake, and it's like, hey, come on. So, oh well. Maybe that's why I'm having trouble focusing and slightly, I don't want to say sleep deprived because I probably got like 3 or 4 solid hours in, maybe 5. I originally had my alarm set for 6:30 because I wanted to get up, wash my hair, do a mani, and do the press-on application, but clearly I'm just doing the makeup right now. So, but backgammon later. I'm going to be driving Cecilia and our good guy Rockwell up to the valley, so we're going to have fun tonight with backgammon. And, you know, tonight is really a backgammon social more than anything. You don't necessarily have to put down many if you don't want to. And it's just fun. It's fun. And if anybody wants to go, send me a message because I don't want to, like, broadcast where we play at. I guess. I don't know. I've been told that I should probably not tell people where I'm going to be, you know, which I guess there's some wisdom in that. But anyhow, yeah, backgammon is fun. All right, what kind of shadow do I want to do today? I'm going to be going into my Rose Gold e.l.f., which is one of the older palettes. Rose Gold Sunset eyeshadow palette. See, this one has a name on it. I know I said this the other day, that this one doesn't, but I think it's because I might have peeled it off when I opened it because there was a seal here and the seal was attached to the thingy. So anyhow, firstly, I'm going to try this one here. These don't have names, but I'm just going to put this neutral one down as my base. And start building up layers. So I hope everybody had a good New Year. I know it's freezing cold in a lot of places. I hope everybody's safe and that you have everything you need, that you've stocked up on all your stuff. I've never lived any place but LA. This is where I'm from. I grew up in the Valley and I live down on the west side, kind of near the airport. If you're going to the airport, I'm kind of like on the way. That's where my neighborhood is. But I've never lived where the winters are harsh. I have no concept of what that's like. I don't know how you do it. I have no idea. Don't know. You guys are way hardier than I am. Very hardy souls. All right, now I'm going to try this one over here. Darker brown. It's more like a reddish brown. It's the one next to it's this one here. Again, no name shadow. And I'm going to just put this one on the outside. I might have used a smaller brush for this one. Yeah. And my finger too. Where did I put my mirror? There it is. Well, since I did it with the brush on the other side, I should do the same thing over here on this side. Yeah, it helps when you look in a mirror instead of looking in your phone. Oh my goodness. This side looks slightly darker. Let me kind of even that out a little. Better. Yeah. And do I want to go orange? Do I want to go gold? What next? I think I'm going to go with this one over here. It's kind of like peach. No, it's not really peach. I'm not sure what it is, but I like it. I'm going to put that in the middle. This one's really subtle. It's almost like a highlighter more than a like shadow. But I like that it's subtle. That works. Looks like I have more on the other eyelid. Put more here, balance it out. Okay, now I'm gonna just do one more little bit of this one so that there's more of a blend. I'm getting used to the mirror thing because I don't want to go up like that, even though that's what I want to do so I can look in it, but no, don't want to do that. What I want is just for it to blend and not have any like edges. Okay, now for the Color Street portion of our show. This is my last, well, I have one more mini of this. It's Color Street's Triflex Mascara. This stuff is just so good. I know I say that every single time because it's true every single time. It's very smooth and buttery, and it just glides right on. It's easy to work with. And I've never had any clumping. Never, ever. And the brush, I'm calling it a brome because it's like a brush comb. It's silicone. There aren't really bristles like, you know, typical brushes. But I mean, there's 3 levels on this thing. Look on the top. There's one on the top row right there. And then flip it. That's another one. Flip it again. And that's another one. Flip it again. And that's another one. And then flip it again. And you're back at the bottom. So you don't need to dip back in when you're using this product because there's 5 different ways that you can put it on. And, you know, if you feel like you're running out of product on one side, just flip it. If you think you've got too much product, flip it. Flip it. Flip it good. You know you were thinking it. Well, you were thinking it if you're old like me and you remember the song by Devo. Anyhow, yeah, this stuff is just, it's my favorite. It's so good. And I've barely got one like coat. You don't really need to do one coat and then another coat. It's just continuously, just keep putting it. I have a frog in my throat today, but I don't want to, I don't want to do the big cough and like hork up something on camera. That would be gross. So I'll just try and muddle through because I don't want to stop. And I don't want to edit either because I keep telling people, well, especially about the nail polish. I keep talking about how easy it is to apply and that you don't need, 45 minutes. So I've just gotten in the habit of not editing anything because if I'm talking about how easy something is to do, but then I cut and then I come back, it's like, whoa, wait a minute, what is she hiding? What did she stop? Why did she cut away? So that's why I just keep going. And that's kind of followed me into the makeup ones too. God, I love this stuff. And if I hold it vertically and do this in the middle, the inner corner, I can get all those guys right there. Oh, and tomorrow, dermatologist, I am so excited. Although I will say, it seems like my skin has calmed down some, but I still have stuff that I want to talk to them about. And hopefully they have some drugstore options, because I'm a girl on a budget. All right, let's see if that's good. Yep, one dip. Done. Okay. Now, come on, get out of there. I'm gonna go in with my foundation, which is e.l.f. Soft Glam, and this is in the shade 2023 Light Cool. But this, to me, it's not a cool tone. It's warm. It's really warm. And I really noticed that the other day when I was doing it in my car, putting my makeup on in my car, it just seemed really peachy. And, you know, but I still think it's a better match than my other one that I was using before, the medium one. So, but this stuff is just so good. And now you see why I took my earrings off, because I always blend it out over here. I don't want to get any on my earrings. And this is a really glowy foundation. It's not matte by any means. It's called Soft Glam Satin, but I think it's really more glowy than a satin. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. But it just blends so easily. And the coverage. I will note and tell you that sometimes, like, as I'm wearing it during the day, it does separate a little. But this is a water-based formula. And what I've been putting on my face lately in the last several days, my skin loves jojoba oil. I use it on my face. I put it in my hair, on my nails all day long. And it really has made a difference, even though this one broke. My nails just love jojoba. And the problem is that if you use an oil on your skin and then use, just a second, my nose, I need to... I'm sure you don't want to watch me dab at my nose. Anyhow, when I use an oil-based skincare item and then you put water-based products over that, different Kleenex, you know, the oil and the water, they're not the best of friends. So that's part of my problem, is that I need to get a water-based, you know, moisturizer that my skin will love as much as it loves the jojoba. But I don't know. I don't know. So that's why I'm going to see them, because I need the advice. I need help, clearly. All right. I'm going to just set my face with more of the matte and poreless. Oh, that's what I used to set my my concealer on my eyelids, was this Maybelline Matte and Poreless, Fit Me Matte and Poreless in translucent. Now I'm just gonna put a little where I'm gonna put my blush. And can you see that? I hit pan. They never last as long as I want them to, but you know, it is what it is. All right, let's go in with a little bronzer, which, another e.l.f. product. This is e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer in Forever Sunkissed. And to me, it's a medium, you know, medium bronzer. I was using one that was a little darker. And I'm not even sure this is doing anything for me, but I just like having it on. All right, that can go back in the bag. As I'm using everything, I'm putting it away so that it's not sitting out here on my table anymore. All right, the foundation can go in there. All right, now my Essence Pure Nude Blush. You can almost still see a little of the printing on there. I think like with that angle. But it's Pure Nude Blush in Pink Flush. And this has a little bit of glow to it, just a little. And I always brush downwards because you've got little hairs on your face. And if you brush down, your little hairs will be less noticeable. I have big hairs. Yep, I shave. I admit it. Okay, a little bit more brow. Where's my mirror? I don't want to have too much brow, just enough. But see, if I look like this, look at this brow, it looks fine now, but then I go like that, and there's a big patchy area. Eh. Again, I'm probably the only one that gives a damn. But it's there. See, there's one right here. Go like that, you don't see it. Now, see, this one is going to drive me crazy, too. All right, whatever. It's almost like, I don't know if you've ever, like, written a story, like you're writing something, and then you edit it, and then you read it again, and then you're like, nope, I liked it the other way first, and then you go back, and then you read it again, and it's like, no, I need to change that. And you could edit yourself into oblivion, and I can do the same thing with this. It's just like, stop. At what point do we stop? All right, done. And I'm still working on my NYX Control Freak. This stuff, I love the formula, but it smells like beer. So I don't want to throw it out because it's only about halfway gone right now. But I don't like using it either because it smells weird. Okay. All right, last two things. Glasses are here. And I just want to throw, okay, this is Essence Pure Nude Highlight. Clearly, I've had it for a while, but it's called Pure Nude, and the shade is called Be My Highlight, and there's really no glitter at all. It's just a sheen. And I pick a little up with my finger, and I just go like this. And you get that glow right there. But it's not glittery at all, and it's not even a shimmer. It's just perfect. And then I throw a little bit up here on my brow bone. And to me, especially, like, I don't know if the camera is picking that up very much, but in person, it makes all the difference. Oh, you know what? I've got hot jalapeno from the other day. Do I? Nope, not with the orange. No. And am I even? Oh, did I get? Yeah, I did. I got a tiny bit of mascara on my lid. Let me fix that really quick. Go back in with the gold. And just like that, it's like it never happened. And of course, if I put it on one side, I got to put a little on the other just so that we're even. Okay. Good. And then my last thing is a little more of the powder. I put it on my nose right here because of my glasses. And then I put a little bit on my glasses too. Because that way when I take them off, hopefully my foundation is still there and you don't have like red spots on your nose from taking your glasses off. I hate it when that happens. All right, face is done. And I think I'm gonna do, I think I'm just gonna go nude with my butter gloss in Sugar High. To me, this is my perfect nude. You might need a little deeper shade or more pale, which they have. I think this stuff comes in like 40 shades. And I have tried some of the brighter shades. I have a bright pink one that I like. But I like the nude. All right, we are done. And all day, I'm telling you, I do put hairspray on, but I get these little tufts right here. They make me crazy. So I want to make sure those are down. All right, everybody, have a happy day. Thank you again for watching. And keep an eye out for my mani. It's going to be in the next couple of days, my world tour. I've got a good fun one for that. And I will see you soon. And thanks again for watching. Happy New Year. Bye.